Hey guys, Jake Ross here, producer in Austin. The wheels are in motion on several features here in Austin. Let's dive right in and see what's been going on this month. On the design side, we've been doing a new pass on the Price Fixer tool, which is the master Excel sheet where all of our pricing structure is laid out. We've got a bunch of new assets that have come online, and our designer working on it, Pete McKay, has all the new ships, new items, new armor suits, and some other FPS goodies. So Pete has been working to make sure they all fall within the pricing balance of the game, as well as balancing them to the most recent design pass of the items. What's really exciting about this now, as opposed to 6 months ago, is that we're getting far enough with the overall design of the items in the game to better understand the gameplay implication of the items. Although this has required us to go back and make another pass through the items to bring older items in line, we're now able to more accurately predict where their base prices should sit. On top of this, as we are getting new missions in the game, we are doing an additional pass on mission rewards, insurance prices, and respawn timers. We are also setting up the shop inventories utilizing the new shop tech from LA Engineering team. In addition, we are getting NPCs into some of the main hub areas of our PU landing zones. Junior designer Robert Gaither has been focusing on Grim Hex in order to prove out the behaviors. The plan is to extend these general behaviors to the other landing zones like Port Olisar and Levski. The overall goal here is to start to create a general sense of ambience and start to bring the levels to life. Finally, we have Miles Eckhart. Getting Miles Eckhart, our mission giver, into the game has required a lot of collaboration and work from several different teams. The usables team has created the tech that allows us to link extraneous objects, such as the bar stool, to other usables, the high bar table, and still register items on the table properly, such as Eckhart's glass. The mission system team has given us the ability to look for missions with the Eckhart tag, figure out what is currently available for players, and pass those via subsumption to the player's mission log for acceptance or rejection. Between the AI and FPS programmers, they have created an animation technique we're calling feather blending that will allow us to blend between usable object animations, such as a generic sitting animation for a bar stool and the animations related to the mission giver conversations. The subsumption tech and programming team have been facilitating all of this through the subsumption tools and by the game code that goes with it. Overall, we've made a lot of progress in the last few weeks, and we are looking forward to polishing this up for the 3.0 release. On the art side of things here in Austin, Josh Coons, our ship artist, has been working with the tech art team to finish creating the LODs and the damage pass of the Cutlass Black. He was also busy making tweaks to the cockpit area and the rotating nacelles, based on the tech art feedback and wishes. He has now moved on to creating an awesome looking renders and videos, which will be used on the website and various marketing events. We can now say that the formerly top secret project that lead ship artist Chris Smith has been working on is the Xi'an Nox bike. Starting around March, he has been tirelessly modeling and texturing this bike from the beginning to the end. In the last month, he has been working with many team members on creating the incredible artwork for the brochure and slick marketing release video for this new ship, as well as an interview on how it all came together. The server engineering team has been working closely with DevOps to integrate and to test diffusion in a QA environment. So far, things are looking good. The team has started working with gameplay engineering to show them how to best utilize the features that diffusion can offer. We will continue to work with them over the next few months to identify new and old gameplay features that will be best suited as diffusion services. In time, we will move much more of the feature logic in diffusion services, allowing for higher scalability and optimal performance. This month in the PU animation team, we are starting on the NPC usables for counters. This will include working with our shopkeepers and bartenders NPCs and collaborating with designing to bring these elements to life. Once these are complete, a player would be able to walk into a shop to buy merchandise from NPCs that sell weapons, spacesuits, clothing, ship parts, and other such things. This will incorporate our wildline system as well, with face animation and audio captured at our mocap shoots. To complete these features, we needed to capture a few transition elements that were missing, so we shuffled some desks around and set up a quick mocap shoot in our office. Along with the bartender, we are also getting the usable for the bar stool up and running. Once this is done, a player will be able to go and sit at a bar stool and order a drink. Finally, we finished the carry system animations. As a player, you can now pick up a standard size box and walk around with it. So now we have all the needed tech to expand this mechanic to pick up a wide range of things and carry it wherever needed. On the ship animation side in Austin, we are wrapping up setting up the standard for the cockpit experience, as well as polishing and creating new improved animations for our next release. In addition to various bug fixes within the cockpit, we are working with the design and programming teams to bring the same level of interactions you get in the cockpits to the manned turrets in the ships. This includes G-force reactions, hit reactions, as well as a G-lock pass out, and wake-up sequence for when you're pulling too many Gs. The DevOps team is quietly adding more hardware and increasing network capacity to handle the necessary increase in build activity connected to the 3.0 release. Everything is growing in size, which means increasing demands on the build system and its various subsystems. Meanwhile, the LiveOps team has completed the build out of the latest server-side expansion, supporting the latest rev of shopping and subsumption. They're still tuning and making adjustments, but it's always exciting to see the new services coming online. For June, Austin QA has been all hands on deck testing new features and preparing for 3.0. Major testing items for our group include new overhauled Star Marine weapons, testing of the Crusader moons, Levski, new missions, the improved mobiGlas interface and apps, particularly the Star Map, and ships, lots of ships. Many ships have come online for Item 2.0, so each of them requires a complete sweep for issues, as well as a review of old issues such as animation and ship idling to see what may have carried over in the new implementation. Stability and performance has been a major focus as well, with Austin QA working closely with our UK counterparts to conduct regular playtests and captures. Squadron 42 testing has been working closely with the rest of the team, as new tech means new bugs that are often shared between both groups of testers. We've continued providing additional support for the animation team here in Austin as well, handling mocap file cleanup, supporting setup and teardown for pickup shoots, and other tasks that free up our animators to handle the more important items. Our normal engine and editor testing has kicked into high gear as the surge of new tools and tech from developers at all 4 studios means we are constantly checking shelf check-ins and binaries for problems. Making sure everything is ready to go before it gets checked in and turned over to the rest of the company to use is very important. This has included changes to resource management for objects and planets, new build distribution tools, server changes to support subsumption, as well as network code improvements and a refactor of the material manager. The player relations team continues to prepare for upcoming 3.0 work and can't wait to give to the backers the new player experience that will go on the website and match the new content coming up in the game. They'll also be adding to the Evocati ranks in the coming weeks and are excited to announce 2 new hires in addition to more headcount in Austin, Manchester, and our Frankfurt studio. Work continues at a breakneck pace, and so does our excitement about the upcoming release. Thanks for tuning in and for all your support. See you guys in the verse.